So I ran a half marathon this morning, the Helvetia half. I've been wanting to run this half marathon for going on 4 years, basically since I moved back to Portland. And I gotta tell you, it really kicked my ass, especially mile four, going up that last bit of hill, and it was a big ass hill, about a quarter mile from the end of mile four. That was tough. I saw a lot of people walking up the hill. Yeah, it actually reminded me of mile 17 of the Portland Marathon. But and as you know, you think it's done, but then you come upon mile seven, and it starts all over again. But I tell you, it was quite enjoyable. There were about 4,700 runners that ran it this year, and so the old saying, "Misery loves company." There were a lot of people there, pretty much feeling the same way I did, maybe even worse. And But I was pretty happy with the run. The weather was, I mean, it wasn't sunny or anything like that, and actually that was good. It was a little bit cloudy, um, but it wasn't cold. The temperature was just right, and it made for a good run. I think. I met my goal of finishing under 2 hours. I actually finished. If the race clock was accurate, we'll know as soon as I get the actual official results. But the race clock showed 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 43 seconds. So I was pretty happy with that. Um, I went into it, and actually I was talking to a friend of mine that I bumped into at the start line. Um, that I went into it thinking that I was going to run it in under 2.5 hours, and I'd be happy if I ran it in two and a half hours. But my goal always was to run it under two, and I was pretty happy with that. So um, it's not an easy thing to do running, especially long distances like 13.1 miles is a half marathon, or anything really over 5 miles. But I tell you, at the end, it's a great feeling. It's such a great accomplishment to think that you put your body through such a rigorous ordeal. Um, and the benefits are of course tantamount, and but the biggest benefit is just knowing that you did something, uh, and you achieved something. So anyway, just thought I'd share.